Hey.
Cheers to the community.
Hey, welcome. I'm here with Ross today to talk about a pretty new development in the Valor ecosystem, the Valor coffee community. I'm going to pretend like I am a barista at my local coffee shop. Why should I get signed up for the coffee community? I'm just a barista.
This is going to sound like, I remember what it was like to be just a barista. But I remember what it was like to be the barista at the coffee shop that I worked at that cared a lot. I remember being 19 and I remember feeling really misunderstood, which does probably go together, being 19 and feeling misunderstood. But also part of feeling misunderstood is like, I have this big passion for coffee. I want to have a career in coffee, unlike most of the people that I worked with. And I just didn't know what the next step forward was in my journey. I want to be connected to more people that also were all about coffee. This community will serve as a place where all of those resident care a lot baristas that work at their respective cafes are able to connect with each other and grow together, provide perspective for each other. A lot of times those baristas start things. Like me and my business partners, we ended up starting a coffee shop. Really, this community can serve as a resource through that whole journey.
That's awesome. So say that I have been working in a coffee shop for a while and I have a passion to start my own coffee shop, or like Valor OGs remember, a coffee cart. What would the community do to help me in my journey?
Well, following along with our story, there were zero resources online about coffee carts at the time, but we knew that it was a low barrier for entry because you don't have to build a whole coffee shop. We were just looking high and low for like, how do you make an espresso machine work on a coffee cart? More than just us providing all of the answers, like you'll have a bunch of people on the community that are doing that same thing, but you're gonna be able to connect to those people and become better together.
This reminds me of a project that I did in middle school. I figured out who in my friend group wanted pen pals and I connected them with each other. So would you say that the Valor coffee community is somewhat doing that? It's not necessarily us connecting with everybody, but it's us connecting people to other people.
It's both, really. The genesis behind the community was something we witnessed happening in our podcast. We've noticed a lot of listeners, a lot of people that use our coffee connecting with one another. That's like the coolest thing ever for me. Like I was just thinking about this morning, the coolest thing that my daughters can do is celebrate each other, especially because they're so young and they're all just like honestly about themselves because they're like 4 and 2 years old. But like when they celebrate each other, that's like the most beautiful thing to me. Whenever our wholesale partners do that to each other, they're celebrating one another and connecting with each other, helping. That is also like the most beautiful thing. We were met with a lot of industry secrets like coming up, and it's time to just like completely do away with all of them. You know, keeping your drip recipe to yourself, or like how you use your power behind your bar, or the cost per square foot of your space, or like your sales numbers. It's like, those aren't the things that are really going to make your business succeed or fail. So why not share that with everyone?
That's so good. What is a message to the haters, for people that would see this and see the community as, man, I don't even really like Valor, or I don't even really think that you guys are the best in the biz. What resources could you have that I actually want? What's like a message that you would say to those haters?
Even though Valor's in the name, it's really not about Valor. And it's the same exact message of our podcast. We're these guys getting on a mic. We just view it as sharing our experiences. It's not a crazy accomplishment, but like we have 2 cafes, we have a roastery. We've been doing this for, 8 something years. If we're able to help someone by sharing what not to do or what to do if they think it's the right thing to do, then that's going to be helping this said hater.
We love you, haters. We would be nowhere without you.
Haters are my motivators.
Someone should put that on a bumper sticker. I'd wear that. Whoa, that's my job. I should do that. I just want to say a quick plug for people that might not be coffee snobs. Like me, I enjoy an iced oat milk vanilla latte. But something that I'm excited about for the community is that from working at Valor for a few years and now working to brand Valor, something that I enjoy is the atmosphere of our cafe, the way that we train our baristas, pour our drinks, sights and smells and sounds of the cafe, playlists that we play on a Saturday morning rush. All of that contributes to making a good space. Something that I'm excited about is to be able to share those non-descriptive, almost invisible things that make our cafe great. Well, just to close this out, Ross, how can we get connected?
Well, there's a link in the description of this video, and then we're also going to have the link in the bio of our Instagram.
That's true.
It's going to be awesome.